Is free speech a dead language? Let's get into it. Hello, welcome to Alpha Sparrow channel. I hope you're all well. If you like what I do here, don't forget to like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notifications bell for all future videos. So, is free speech dead? Are you allowed to say what you want to say? Are you going to be restricted in any way? Does your opinion matter? Will you be allowed to have your opinion? Are you going to be censored at every turn? Are you going to be cancelled by those online who disagree with your point of view or your position in life? The rise of social media in recent years has given everybody more of a voice, but also this has given rise to more online hate, let's say. A lot more division. There's a lot more division in society, and certainly online there's a lot more division as well. So repeated calls are coming from, let's say, law enforcement or from governments, either national or local governments, saying, no, we've got to stop people being able to say what they want to say, especially when spreading hate and encouraging hate crimes, or anything that is said that contradicts the narrative of officialdom. But do we have free speech anymore? Well, I'm just talking in the societies where free speech is allowed, or notionally so, at least. Because I know in certain countries you're not allowed to say whatever you want to say, and there might be serious repercussions if you did go against the grain, if you did go against the government, if you did go against law enforcement. But let's say in Western societies where you are allowed to have your own voice, you can say whatever you want to say. You can go onto YouTube, you can go onto TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, and you can have your say on whatever you want to say, right? Well, we have had quite a few high-profile cases recently where people have not been allowed to say what they want to say. Their accounts have been suspended or deleted. YouTube channels have been taken down. In the COVID era, many people were not allowed to talk about COVID in any kind of derogatory way. They weren't allowed to say things that were contradictory to what the official government was saying. Even now, many of those detractors who were proven right at the time still have not had those YouTube channels reinstated or those videos reinstated as well. With online platforms such as YouTube, such as Facebook, TikTok, less so with Twitter. I've said this repeatedly, that you're operating on these platforms as a kind of privilege. You're playing to their rules, whatever rules they are. So you can have your say, but you may not be able to keep on saying it if it is deemed to contradict any kind of narrative, any official narrative, or if it's kind of spreading sort of hate speech. So when Elon Musk took over Twitter and then latterly called it X, he wanted to reintroduce the full notion of free speech. You can say what you want to say. And obviously, there's going to be some remit there about hate speech and hate crimes and all that sort of stuff. But essentially, you could say, you have the right to say what you want to say. Now, Elon Musk and X now, or Twitter, as before, have now come under increasing criticism from governments and also law enforcement agencies who are saying, no, we don't want you to allow this. You've got to stop this from happening. Elon Musk's argument is say, well, no, this is what it's about. If you stop people having free speech and having their ideas, then that is a lot worse than any hate speech that they can come out with, because what happens is that people recognize hate speech, but they cannot recognize a censored point of view. Big multinational companies have tried to get in on the act and threatening Elon Musk. You can't do that. You can't say that. You can't allow your platform to do that. And if you do that, we're going to pull our funding. We're going to pull our advertising. Well, Disney tried to do that, and guess what happened to Disney? All of a sudden, there was a big backlash against Disney. Once again, the CEO has had to step down. Oh dear. So when Elon Musk, when interviewed, says to all advertisers, if you're trying to control what we're doing, then go fuck yourselves. Yeah, he said that. And quite rightly. That's why everybody's rising up and thinking, do you know what? Yes, that's exactly what we should do. Any company who tries to tell you what you can and cannot do, what you can and cannot say, go fuck yourself. It's quite simple. If I've got a YouTube channel or I've got my website and a company says to me, we want you to take that down, we don't want to do that, we're going to pull the funding, we're going to pull our sponsorship because you're doing this video or you said this in a particular video, I'd say, yeah, see you then, bye. Don't need you. Even if it means, and just like Elon Musk said, even if it means that what I'm doing here goes bankrupt, even if it means that what Twitter or X is doing goes bankrupt, everybody will know that the model failed because companies try to censor the platform or try to censor individuals. That's what free speech is about. It's about, in the face of adversity, in the face of overwhelming pressure, that you are able to still maintain integrity and still say what you truly feel. And have platforms such as X or Twitter stand by you and say, look, we're going to try our best here to ensure that you can still say what you want to say. So having other platforms restrict what you can say, what you can't say, or what you're able to say in mainstream media or mainstream outlets, or what you're allowed to say in public on the street. Yes, there might be restrictions there, but let's say on your own platforms, and that'll probably be the only place where you'll be able to say what you want to say. So there's a real risk. What happens is that you take people with this hate speech, let's say, or individual speech, and you push them into an underground where they take a legion of followers with them, and you create something that is even worse. However, if you have it all in the public domain, your free speech is seen and it's witnessed by everybody. So society, your peers, can judge you and can regulate what you say and what you can't say. Of course, it goes too far as well with the woke agenda, but that's the whole point of having it in public view, so that even the woke agenda, or the overly woke agenda, is then brought back down to earth a little bit by the rest of the people saying, no, that is absolute nonsense. Do we have free speech anymore? It would appear there are forces in the world that will try and attack that ability to have free speech. But there are certain people out there are certain companies out there, like Elon Musk, like on Twitter or X, like on certain platforms, like on your own website, like on any platform that you control as an individual. You can have your own free speech. You can say what you want to say. Now, obviously, with free speech comes responsibility, of course, and with free speech there comes the consequences as well. But the only way you're going to have free speech is just to continue exercising that free speech as well, and to ensure that you retain the integrity to be able to do so. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you like what I do here, don't forget to like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notifications bell for all future videos. And I will catch you again on another video coming very soon. Bye now.